I've ever seen in my life. Scariest times too, but I kept faith.
Right.
Because Lord, I was on a mission. I already know what I was there for. I've never sold any drugs. I never did anything of that nature. But I'm not a perfect man. No. So our main focus was to get that record deal.
Right.
Guess what, guys? A month and a half catching that bus to living in the ghetto in East Oakland, I got a record deal.
Right.
Now this is the Lord, guys. But I'm running. Now, I get a record deal, we go all the way to the top for my record deal. We ended up signing, we get managed by Usher's mom. We did a song with Snoop Dogg in LA. So when I got to LA, I got to looking around me, guys. And I looked around the room and I said, well, Lord, everybody started looking like devils. Because I was in all of that Illuminati, gangster, Suge Knight, I was surrounded by it. And I said, well, Lord, this ain't how I want to be remembered, you know? This ain't for me. And you know what the Lord said to me? In that voice he said, well, I did everything I told you I was going to do. I got you this, I got you a record deal, I did everything. Now, a man of greed would have been like, no, Lord, I want the money.
Right.
But see, I listened. And said, and he told me, he said, so you go home now. I'm going to prepare you to go this journey. So as I walked away from the height of my career, which Eminem and Cash Money, and it was us for products, I went to the left. And when I went to the left, that's when he started preparing me to do what I'm doing now. So I met with a man that ran Motown Records, and Steve Corbin, and he kind of took me up on his wing and he started mentoring me. So I started educating myself in sales, guys. I started working on becoming an executive, and then started managing. I went to school in San Francisco and got me an audio engineering degree. I'm working towards becoming the best. This is my goal. So yes, I would eventually start becoming the best at what I do. So I would start going to New York and going to these LA places, and I would meet with these people. And it seemed that these people were afraid of me. Because I couldn't understand, if I'm walking in other celebrities, why won't they give me a job? And I said, okay, it's coming. So about 5 months ago, well, recently I moved home 3 years ago, and I have my record company, which is a hip hop label, and I had acquired a digital distribution deal with major distribution. So about 5 months ago, I got sick. And I had respiratory failure. I had high blood pressure. I had a congested heart failure. And I went into a thyroid coma for 3 weeks. I was in ICU for a total of 6 weeks. But while I was in ICU, they put a tracheotomy in my throat. This right here. I rub this every day to let me remind me of how good he is to me. So while I was in this coma, I was visited by my grandmother. She was an angel in the form of my grandmother. And she had took me back over my whole life, guys. And she had showed me that what it was all about from the beginning. That he had prepared you for this. So when I came out of my coma, and I saw my friends, and everyone, they was asking me, so what you gonna do? I said, you know, the Lord has told me it's time for me to win more souls over for him.
Amen. All right.
So I said, I'm no longer going to do the secular. I'm going to convert my company to a gospel distribution and provide and empower kingdom people. Not sign them, not sign their souls. Empower and educate them to where I can build an infrastructure of God's people worshiping him independently, making a living and putting out their own projects on their own. To where they won't be confined to the Capitol records or the other records that own you. So I said, Lord, so you prepared me to go against the devil. The devil, I mean, is the guys that sit up top. Because if I'm a young man that has major distribution, I am the only one that has it digitally in. That makes me a force to be reckoned with. Not only that, I'm prepared from here and here. And believe you and me, he's put me on that task. So I just want to sit here and tell y'all that he who fears the Lord you love the Lord in your heart, and you are truly a child of God, and you're practicing what you preach, and you see someone, you shake their hand, and they don't have you take it off, that was me the whole time.